Okay, everyone. So I'm going to show you now how to do character creation in the Ruby. I'm going to create 4 characters, and you'll see how fast it is. Okay. So first, you need to figure out what chapter you're on. So you see I have a D20 here, and usually you start on chapter 1. So you're going to go on beautifulgames.ca, and you're going to go to there's like 3 red lines at the top, in the top right corner, and it says the Ruby story. Okay, and you go to chapter 1. If it's chapter 1, you set the dice to 1, okay? Then you're going to get a dice set for each character. So what you need is a D12, a D10, a D8, a D6, a D4. You can see they're nicely color-coded. And also, you're going to need 2 of these black D12s. We use these black D12s to record health, okay? So here's what each player will do, okay? So first you're going to search the boon deck and you're going to find a red potion, okay? Each player starts with a red potion. So I'm going to make 4 characters here. So I'm just going to put 4 red potions down. Each character has a red potion. This is just so you don't have that annoying thing where the whole party dies too easily, okay? Alright, so I just got a red potion for each player. Now, here's how you create a character. You take 3 lineage cards, face down. So 3 lineage cards face down. You take 3 character cards face down. You take 3 boon cards face down. This is called drafting, okay? And then you flip them up. Now, the Ruby is a cooperative game, so what you're going to do is you're going to try to make the best character possible to go with your team, okay? So, let me see. So, I look at my stats here. So I have Bruce the Zen Master. He rolls a d12 for speed. The thing about the Ruby is all characters, they have the same distribution of stats. They have 1 d12 for some stat, 1 d10 for some stat, 1 d8, 2 d6s, and 1 d4. But they're just distributed differently, okay? So they have the same dice, just arranged differently. So Bruce is a speed character because he rolls a d12 for speed, okay? So I'm going to choose Bruce because I see that I have a lineage. No, never mind. He's a speed character, and I don't have good bonus for speed. Nah, I'm going to choose Light. Okay, so Light rolls a d12 for power, and I have the lycanthrope lineage, which gives me a +1 bonus to power. And then these guys I'm going to put away. And let me see here. Maybe I'll take Fast Slice. So Fast Slice, you attack 2 times with a d10 instead of a d12. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm going to choose that. So that's how you create a character. You see, I went through that decision-making process. I have a dice set for myself. And now let me show you how to calculate the health, okay? So at the top here, you have, in your character, they'll have some health score. So Light has 10. And then he's a lycanthrope, so that gives him +2. Okay, so that's 12. And then we're at level 1. Each level gives you +5. So 10 + 2 is 12, +5 is 15. So that's what I'm going to put here with my dice. And that's how I've set up a character. Okay, now let me make you one more. Okay, so again, I think I put these on the top. Let me make another one. So 3 characters face down. I think I put the lineages also like this. Okay, 3 lineages face down. 3 boons face down. And I'm going to flip them all up and I'm going to see if I can make a character that goes with what we have here. Okay, so I know Light is a power character, so I might want to pick something that's not power, okay? So let me see here. Well, Face Crush is a power character, so I don't really want to go that. So I have Enoch here. He's the priest. He's a Foresight character. He's a d12 for Foresight. And I have a Brainiac lineage. That gives me +1 to Foresight. So I might pick that. And then let me see here. Maybe I'll take Lightning Blade. Deal 2 damage per level to an enemy. Increase your speed rolls by 2. I like that. Okay, so that's our next character here. By the way, the Ruby is a cooperative game. So again, you're playing with your teammates, not against them. Okay, so you want to make a synergistic team. Okay, that's the second character. So we have Enoch. We have Light. Let's make another one. So again, we have 3 face down, 3 character, 3 lineage, 3 boon. You can see there's lots of different boons, so you get lots of different combinations. And let's see what we get. Okay, we flip some guys up again. Okay, so we have a power guy. He rolls a d12 power. We have a foresight guy. Can we get a speed guy? This guy's foresight. Well, Freddy is a guile character, and I have the demonic lineage that gives me +1 to my guile. So maybe I'll pick that. Again, there's no real wrong answer. You could change up, like you could shore up your weaknesses with the characters you pick. You don't have to necessarily buff your strongest stat. I just like to do that, but again, it's up to you. Freddy has kind of low HP, so I'm gonna take Undead. So Undead, it's a boon that you can use once per chapter. It says A, that's the activate symbol. I can take 3 damage instead, so you can like reduce the damage he takes, which is nice. And oh, let's figure out what Enoch's health is. Okay, so Enoch, you can see here. Here it says he starts with 8. Then the Brainiac lineage gives you +1, so that's 9. And then since we're level 1, for each level you get +5. So 9 plus 5 is 14. So here is Enoch starting health, 14. So 15, 14. And let's see Freddy Quicks here. So Freddy, he has 8. And then the demonic lineage gives him +2. So that's 10. And then 10 plus 2 is 15. So that would be his starting health. So let me just set that up here. 15 starting health. Okay, so that's 15. And then let's make another character. And traditionally you want to play with 4, but you could play with 5, you could play with 6, you could play with 2 players, or even solo if you wanted. But you'll have to, you see, just like me here, you'll have to play multiple characters if you want to do that. But you totally could, like you could play this game solo if you like. It's just more decisions for you, but and I find it more fun to play with people. But that's up to you. Okay, so let me see. So I have Poindexter, he's an intellect character, and then this guy, Bashi, is a resilience character. Bashi's my personal favorite. So I'm going to pick Bashi and the Dwarvish lineage here. I like Bashi because when he hits enemies, he lowers their armor, so he makes enemies easier to hit. Oh, my resilience rolls +2, look at that, with Iron Stomach. I'm going to take that all the way to the bank. Okay, so that's Bashi here. And with an Iron Stomach, and then let's see his starting health. So it's 12 minus 2. Dwarvish lineage gives you a bit less health, but +5, because at level 1 we get +5. At level 2 you get +10 and so on. Okay, so that's Bashi's starting health is 15. Okay, and that's really all there is to it. I just recommend that you talk it out with the people at your table so you can, you know, not all pick speed characters or not all pick intellect characters, because you'll find that your rolls go really bad if you all have the same kind of character. That's it.